So in part 1, I showed you how to build the entire front end of the Bloodmoon Express, and now in part 2, I'm going to show you how to build the entire back end and also the ramp. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you want to become a member of the channel and support everything that I do, I would really appreciate that, and without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Alright, so for the first step of this build, we're going to be continuing the platform out in the back here. Technically, you don't have to do this. You can just build the back of the base and then build the platform going around it. But for those who want to build the platform, just bring it out 25 more blocks. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to come over to the side here, take the regular ramp, and right on the side of this ramp, we're going to come over a total of 10 blocks. So that's going to bring us to the end right here. We're going to have a space. Then we're going to bring this up a total of 10 blocks, and this is going to leave us with another space right here on the top. Next thing we're going to do, switch over to the regular cube, come to the back of the ramp, come out 2, and then we're just going to fill this in going all the way up to the top until it's flush with the ramp, just like that. Alright, that's it for step 1. Let's move on to step 2. Alright, so now we're going to come to the back of these 2 blocks right here. So come down just like this, and we're going to be placing another ramp right on the end of these 2 right there. We're going to bring this ramp going all the way up until it's flush up at the top, just like that. Next thing we're going to do, switch over to a regular cube, come to the back of this ramp just like this, and come down a total of 9 blocks. 9, just like that. And then on the end of this block, we're going to place another ramp facing in just like this. Basically, we just want to bring this all the way up until it's flush with those. So bring it up 10 blocks just like that. And then we're going to need to take the regular cube, and we are going to have to fill all of this in, going all the way up to the top, just like that. So one thing you'll notice, it does come out to the end of the platform, and we're going to be extending that out in just a little bit. So really quick, let's just go over this. We have ramp, 2 blocks, come out with the ramp, 9 blocks, and then ramp facing in just like that, coming up a total of 10 blocks. Alright, so now we want to come to the back of this ramp right here. You're going to want to come into the corner of the ramp right there, come out 2 blocks just like that. On the end of these 2 blocks, we're going to place a ramp just like so, and then we're going to be bringing all of this up until it's flush with the top right up here like that. So come back down to this ramp shape, bring this all the way up until it's flush, and then we're going to be building the back wall here. So let's come around to the back of this ramp shape just like this, and we're going to be coming down a total of 16 blocks. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, just like that. Might as well just take another ramp right on the end here, flip it up like that, bring this all the way up. So bring this up 10 blocks. You just want to make sure that it's flush with that side, and then I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You're going to have to fill all of this in. Boom, just like that. So if you need to, obviously just pause the video, fill that entire back wall in, and then come back when you're done. So basically everything that we just did on this side, we're going to be doing the same thing over on the other side. Really quick, you can see how I painted this. I'm going to come to these sections here, and we're going to be painting these green just like that. Come over to this one, same thing. We're going to paint this green just like that. Now coming over to this side, same thing we did over there. Come to the side of this ramp here like this. Come back a total of 10 blocks, place one like so. Take your regular cube, come back 2. Just like that. Place another ramp on the end. Come down 9 blocks. Once you come down 9 blocks, you're going to have your ramp facing inwards just like so. And then you want to place a couple of cubes in just like that. So from the top here, you can see how that looks. And then you're just going to bring this up 10 blocks. Alright, so once you have each one of these blocks coming up a total of 10 blocks just like that, I'm actually just going to paint this side really quick, and then we'll move on to the next step. Paint this section right here green, come over to this side, and then we're going to paint this green, and then we're actually going to come to the back here and just paint all of this the cement color just like that. Alright, now we're going to come to the inside here, and you can see how I built these 2 walls on each side, and you can see how they both line up with the train right out here. Same with this side, it's going to line up with this. So you just want to build a couple of walls going all the way down. Do the same thing on this side. Just pause the video if you have to and build out these 2 walls. Once you build those, you're going to come to the back here, run a block going all the way down the back just like this and then bring it all the way up to the top. Once you've filled in this entire back wall here, place a couple of blocks on each end just like this, and we're just going to run these going all the way down to the bottom. You can just come to the bottom here and then just run this all the way up. Make sure it stops right there, and what that's going to do, that's going to create a couple of support pillars that we're going to need. Now what we're going to do, we're going to come to each one of these corners here. So let's start with this corner. We're going to come over and we're going to case this in just like that, and we're going to do that going all the way up to the top. So just bring this all the way up to the top here just like that. Make sure it's flush right there. We're going to come to this back corner here, same thing, run a block down just like this. We're going to be bringing that all the way up. Come over to this corner, same thing, case this in. We're going to bring that all the way up and then come over here, close this in, same thing. We're going to bring these all the way up, and then I'm just going to skip ahead when I'm done with that. All right, you can see from the top here how I cased each one of these corners in with yellow. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to come to the side of this right here and just run a block across right there, connect that, run another block all the way across here on the top, run another block across just like that, and you can see how I did that right there. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to come up right here, we're going to run a block going all the way across the top just like this. Now we're going to come down to this right side, and we're going to be doing the same thing over on the left in just a second. So come down here, make sure you have a space of 2, place a block like that, come over on this side, make sure you have a space of 2 right there, place a block like so, and then run both of these going all the way up till it connects right there. Come down here, do the same thing, run this all the way up to the top. That's going to be creating a couple of support pillars that we're going to need. Now we're going to come over to this side and we're going to do the same thing. So actually, let's come up here first, run this block across the top just like this all the way across. Come down, make sure you have a space of 2, place 1, space of 2, place 1, and then run them all the way up. And then once you run these all the way up just like that, so you have your support pillars going around just like so, we're going to come to the back here and we're going to run a block going all the way across the top just like this. And I'm sure you can already guess that we're going to be coming down to the bottom here. Come down 5 blocks, place 1 in like that, come over to this side, come down 5 blocks, place 1 in like so, and now we're just also going to run these going all the way up to the top. Looking down from the top here, you can see all these support pillars that we just placed in yellow. Once you have all these placed in, we can move on to the next step. Now we're going to come to the back of this train, and we're going to come to the back of the platform here, and we're just going to bring this out 1 more block going all the way across. So just make sure you stop it once you get right to the end, just like that. Now we're going to take the ramp shape and then come to this corner here, have the ramp facing out just like so. Make sure you're right in front of this railing here, and then you're going to bring this up 12 blocks, 11, 12, just like that. And then we're just going to come over to this side and we're going to be doing the same thing, but we want the ramp facing out just like that. So come behind this railing here, place your ramp, bring it up 12 blocks. 12, just like that. Now we're just going to take the regular cube, come to the side of this ramp here, bring this up 3 blocks, just like that. Then we're going to come over to this side. We're going to do the same thing, come to the side of this ramp here, come up a total of 3 blocks, just like that. Come up to the top of these 3 blocks, take the gable inverted half, and just run this going all the way up until it's flush with the top, just like that. And then we're just going to come over to this side, come to the top here, do the same thing, run this gable inverted all the way up to the top, just like that. Now we're just going to take a regular cube and we're going to be creating a doorway. So bring this up like that, run it across just like so. You can see how a doorway is going to go right there. Come over to the other side, same thing, run this block up like that, run it across. That's going to create the doorway right there. Now we're just going to come to the back here, and what we're going to do, we're going to bring this all the way up to the top right here, lined up like this. Bring this to the top like so, run it across. You can just fill all of this in here. So basically what you're going to do, you're going to be keeping all of this stuff open and then filling in the rest. So just come all the way to the top, just like that. You can see how that only left that space right there open in the back here. And one thing I want to point out, if you don't have the back of your train up here all cleared out, that's probably something you want to do. We're going to be placing a bed in here. So this is going to be like your bedroom. We're going to place a bed right here in the middle. So yeah, just make sure you have all that cleared out. So yeah, that's it for this step. Let's move on to the next step. So the next thing we want to do, we want to come to the side of this ramp right here that goes down. down. We're going to take a ramp shape, have it facing out just like this. So you can see how I did that here. And we're just going to run this going all the way up until it's flush with the top, just like that. And then we're going to come over here. So come over to this side, same thing. You're going to come right down here. So right behind this green block, flip it up so it's facing like so. And then we're going to run this all the way up. Basically, you just want it even with this ramp in front of it, but it's going to be one block lower, as you can see right there. So yeah, just run this all the way up to the top. Make sure it's flush. And then once you've done that, we're going to place a regular block right there behind the ramp shape. We're going to take the gable inverted half and we're going to run this going all the way up, but we're going to stop right before we get to the very top right here. So just make sure you stop just like that. And actually, you know what, guys? I don't know if I might have messed up right here. Let me just check. Yes, I do apologize. We're going to have to come over here, remove these two top gable inverteds. That's my mistake. So at the very top of these gable inverteds, I'm sorry, we're going to have to place a regular cube up there. That is my mistake. I promise I'm going to try not to make any more mistakes. It's not really that big of a deal. So switch back to the regular cube. Come right here to the side, just like this. We're going to run this going all the way up to the top. And then once you get to the very top like this, you're going to bring it out 6 more. So 1, 2, 6, just like that. Come down here and we're going to connect this block going all the way up, just like that. So one thing that we're going to do really quick, let's come right here and we're going to run a block going along this bottom. We're going to come up 4 blocks, leaving a space of 3. We're going to be placing a power door in there. So just run this block going all the way across, just like that. So yeah, that's going to be for the power door. Switch over to the cube half. We're going to take the cube half on the inside here. We're going to run it across just like this. You're going to want this to come up a total of 3 blocks and then just run it all the way over. And we're going to be creating a window here. So come over, come up like this, come over to this side, come up like this. You want the window to be a space of 2. So come up to the top here and we're going to close that in just like so. And then just run this block across just like that. So for the window, we're going to use the window industrial 02 full. Take the window industrial 02 full and we're just going to place it in just like that. Pretty straightforward. Now let's move on to the next step. All right, so same thing that we just did on this side of the doorway here. We're going to come over to this side, place a regular cube down just like so. Switch over to the gable half inverted. We're going to bring this all the way up to almost the top. Not the very top though. We're going to place a regular block right on there just like that. So it should match this other side of the doorway here. Now we're going to take a regular ramp shape, come right to the side of this gable half inverted, or this cube, I guess you could say, down here on the bottom. And we're going to run this down a total of 4 blocks. Just like so. Once you have your ramps going 4 blocks across, we're going to come to these first 2 ramps right there. And we're going to bring both of these all the way up till they're flush with the very top. Just like that. Come down to this one. Bring this one all the way up as well. And then on the other side of this ramp shape right here, we're going to be placing a gable inverted right here on the side. But in order to do so, we need to place a regular cube right there in the corner, just like that. Then we can switch over to the gable inverted. Bring this up just like this. Once again, just before we get to the top here, we're going to stop, place a regular cube, and just like that, come to the side of this gable inverted right here. And we're actually going to fill this in with blocks just like that because we're going to be creating kind of like an L shape. So come from this gable inverted just like that. You can see how I did that there. We have the gable inverted half shape right on the side of that. We're going to be creating this L here just like this, going all the way up. And then once you bring this corner right here all the way up to the top, we're going to be switching back to the gable inverted half, and we're going to place one right here facing out like this. And then we're going to run this up until we get to right there, come back to a regular cube, and then place that on the top just like so. So I'm just going to paint this really quick so you can see what it looks like, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, so you can see how that looks here on the side. We come around to this corner, you can see that I painted these gable inverteds black. So you want your corner to look like this, but just in case it doesn't, feel free to pause the video right here until you have it looking just like this. And then also, guys, for the sake of this this video not being like over a half hour long, everything that we just did here on this side, you're just gonna do the same exact thing you did over here over on this side of the base. So just do everything that we did over here on this side until you get to this point right here, and then you're just gonna stop, and then we'll be ready for the next step. All right, so once you have everything that we just did on this right side mirrored over here on this side, there's actually one more thing that we need to do right here. So we're gonna come to the middle of this doorway, and we're gonna remove that block right there. Come over to the other side, we're gonna do the same thing. So come to the top of this row of blocks here, remove the middle one right there. We're gonna grab the cube T, advance rotate it so it's facing outwards, just like that. You want the slim part facing out. We're gonna be placing a motion sensor on there, so come around to this side, same thing. Advance rotate it until you have the slim part facing out, just like that. I'm gonna paint this green. Then we're just gonna come back over to this side, same thing, paint that green. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna be coming around to the back here, and we're gonna be building the very back of the base. So take your regular cube, come right to the back right here, bring this out 7 blocks, 6, 7, just like that. Come over to this side, same thing, come right to the back here, come out 7 more, 7, just like that. And then what we're gonna do, come inside here, we're just gonna run this across if possible. Let's see, yep, we were able to do that. That's good. Come on the inside here, run this going all the way down, and then we're just gonna fill in this entire floor right here. So come out from this side and just fill all of this in. All right, so once you fill all of this in, we're gonna switch over to the ramp shape. We're gonna come to the back right here on this block, place a ramp in just like that. Take your regular cube, place one right there, come back to your ramp shape, place one just like that, and we're gonna do the same thing right over here. So have your ramp facing inward just like that, place it in like so, place a regular cube right there, come back to your ramp, place another one like that, and then with the regular cube we're just going to fill all of this in going along the back. And now we're going to start building the support pillars going down to the ground. All right, so now we're going to take the wedge 60 slope corner 03. We're going to come right underneath here. The best way to do this is just have it just like that. You can see how it lines up there. Place one like that. Come over to this side, same thing. Just come in. You want to have it rotated just like this. So you should only have a small gap right there. You can see how I have it rotated. It just leaves a minor spot right there on the end. Now we're going to come on the inside, and we're going to rotate this around, and basically we're just going to be creating a diamond in here, kind of like we did on the front of the base, just like that. Come over to this one, we're going to do the same thing. So just place this on the corner there, flip it around like so, come underneath, put one like that. So now we're going to build these exact same shapes here down on the bottom so we can connect some poles to them. So just come down here, make sure it's lined up. We're going to create another diamond right down here, just like so. Once you've built this one, come over to this side, same thing. What I usually do, just come up top here, find the corner just like that, and then just come straight down, and you should land right where you need to be. Rotate this around like that, and then close it in just like that. Now we're going to take the pillar 0.5 meter corner. We're going to come to the inside here, and we're just going to place one. Where does this go? Right here like that. We're going to run this all the way up. Once you get to the very top right there, you're going to rotate it around just like this, and then run it all the way down. And we're just going to be doing a total of 4 of these going all the way around this. So come all the way up just like this, and then last but not least, come to this corner, flip it around, and then just run this all the way to the top. And everything we just did right there, we're just going to do on this one as well. So same thing, just run these all the way up. I'm going to skip ahead to when I have this one the same as this side. Okay, so once you have your pillars on the back here built out, we're just going to start building this back structure here. Then we're going to do the roof and the 2 ramps, and then we're done, aside from some of the interior, but that's not going to be too difficult. All right, so like I did before, I'm going to show you how to build one side of it, just like I did with this, and then everything we're going to do on this side here is going to be the exact same on this side, and then we'll do the back at the very end. So come over to the side of this gable half inverted here, take a regular cube, run this all the way up, come all the way to the top just like that. We're going to take the half cube shape, come on the side right here, come over 4 blocks just like that. We're going to take a regular cube, come to the side of this cube half just like this. Whoops, run this all the way up to the top just like so. And then once you get to the top here, you can just connect this over just like this. We're going to come back to the window shape, and we're going to put this on the inside here, run the window going down, down a total of 2 blocks up, just like this. Come back to the gable inverted, come to the side of this block here, run the gable inverted all the way up to the top, just like so. And then we're going to come down here, come to the side of this gable inverted, place 2 just like this, and then we're going to run these all the way up to the top. Once you bring these 2 ramps here all the way up to the top, just like that, we're going to be finishing out these windows here. So come to the top of this window with a cube half, come up 4 blocks just like this, and then we're going to run it all the way across. Just fill this in just like so, coming all the way across. Come back to your window right up here. We're going to run this across once again, going up 2 just like this. Come back to your cube half shape, and then we're going to come to the top of the window here and just fill all of this in. And then everything you just did over here on this side, you're going to do the exact same thing right over here on this side. Alright, so before we do the back, we're actually going to be doing the floor up top and up bottom. But I want to come under here first and just show you this. You can see how I painted this underneath. Feel free to pause the video if you need to and just paint this out. And now we're going to start doing the floor. The reason that I want to do the floor is because we're going to have a couple of windows back here. So just trust me, you're going to want to make sure you do this first. So come in here. We're going to bring this all the way out to the end, just like so. Then we're going to come over, come up 1 block like this, run this block all the way down. Come over to this side, same thing. We're going to run this block all the way down the side. Switch over to the regular stair shape, and we're going to take the stairs just like this, and we're going to run this across. And then once we run this across just like this, we're going to start building the floor on the back here. So you can see how those stairs are going to bring us down in. So yeah, this next part is definitely going to take you a minute. You're just going to come right to the back here, and you're going to start filling this in. So you can see how I did that there. It's running all the way back, and then I'm just going to be bringing this out, and we're going to be filling in the entire floor. If you need to, just pause the video and fill all of this in. Alright, so once you have your entire floor filled in just like this, we're going to come down to the bottom here. We're going to put 1 row of blocks going across right here. Come up to the top. We're going to do the same thing. 1 row of blocks going all the way across. We're going to be building a couple of windows up here. So you want to have 2 spaces of 4. Let's just go all the way up just like this. Bring this across here. Close it in. We're going to have a window right there. And then we're going to do the same thing on the bottom here. So come over 2, come over 2, close it in, and then just close the rest of this in on the back here. Alright, so once you close all of that in, we're going to take the arch half window full. We're going to come right up here, and you're just going to rotate it around just like that. So place 1 there, come right down to the bottom, place another one like that. Just like so, pretty straightforward. Then you're going to paint all of this green, just like that. And then what I usually do, I'll come in here with the metal riveted color. You want to come out to the edges. Come into the trim section. We're going to grab this arch window trim right here and just have this going around the entire window. Once you've done that on this window, you're going to come down, do the same thing right here. So for the roof of this, we're just going to be using a regular cube, and we're just going to do the corners first. So have this coming out just like that, and you actually want to bring it out even further, just like so. Have this coming out like that, just like this, because you want it to actually be overlapping the roof a bit. So we're going to bring this out even 1 more block, just like this. Come down here, connect it to the back. So you can see how that overlaps on the top of the roof here. Come to the front here, run it down like so, bring it out like this. Hopefully this won't be too difficult for you guys, so just do it like that. Like I said, you just want that lip right there overlapping. You can see in the front here, we're going to need to bring it out 1 more block just like that and run it going all the way down. Really quick, guys, I am going to show you how I'm doing the front here. I don't want anyone to get messed up. So you can see how this comes all the way out just like that. We're going to connect it over here, bring this out another 2. Alright, so once you have your roof placed in, we're just going to paint the entire roof with the TV screen black, just like so. You can see how that looks here, pretty clean. Let's come around back, and one thing we're going to do, we're actually going to be bringing this out a bit with this green color, just like this. Run this going all the way down to the bottom. You can see how I painted that right there. We're going to come over to this side, same thing. And now we're going to be placing some pipes on there connecting to the ceiling. So we're going to be taking the pipe flange 01, and what you want to do, come up top here, come over one space just like that, place it right there. We're going to come around to this side, same thing, come to the corner, come over one, place it just like that, come down to this bottom middle right here, place another one like that, come around to the back here, and we're going to place another one just like that. Now we're going to take the pipe straight and we're just going to bring it all the way up to the top, just have it connect just like so, come over to the front, same thing. Alright, and then everything we just did on this side, you're just going to do on the other side too. Alright, so you can see how I painted that there, and then you're just going to come to this back railing. You can see how I have this back railing just kind of connected right there. So you're just going to place a ramp incline filler right down here at the bottom, and then you're going to place a catwalk V2 railing only end cap, and then a catwalk V2 railing only end left. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to come on the inside here, and we're just going to be filling in our floor. So come to the bottom here, and just fill this entire floor in, just going all the way across. I'm just going to do this really quick and then I'll meet you when I'm done. Alright guys, so once you have your entire floor placed in just like this, we're actually going to be coming out to the side here, and now we're going to start working on the ramp. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do for this ramp here, we're going to come right up top here. You're going to take the catwalk V2 tip and you want to have it facing out just like that. Take the catwalk V2 plate, advance rotate it so it's facing inwards just like so, run it across. Once you get to the end here, take the catwalk V2 tip again, connect it so the thick part comes up just like that, makes it nice and even. Then you want to take a steel powered garage door 5x3. So you want it facing upside down and you want it to come out just like this. You can see how the windows are on the bottom. So technically that's upside down right there. When you open the door, it should come down just like that. Alright, once you have your door placed in, come to the end here, line up this pipe flange with the end, come all the way down. Once you get to the ground, come out 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Place 2 of these just like that, and then we're going to come back up, line up this side with this last window here on the garage, come all the way down just like this, come out 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, place 2 right there. We're going to take the pipe straight, come up 8 blocks, 7, 8, make sure you only come up 8, do that with each one of these, coming all the way up 8 blocks. Just make sure each one of these is even with each other, just like that. Come back to your pipe flange. We're going to place that right on top here, just like so. Come over to these ones. Same thing. Place 2 on top, just like that. So right on top of these pipe flanges, place a couple of cubes, just like this. Just place 2 cubes on there, just like that. Then you're going to take the regular ramp, come on to each end, place a ramp end like that, come around to the back, same thing, rotate it around, place one there, come here, place another one. Then we're going to take the regular cube, come up top here and just run this to top, just like that, run this on the top here. We're going to connect this all the way over, come to this end, connect that, and then just fill in this entire middle right here. That's going to give us this platform. Take your wedge 60, come right to the side here, have it facing up like this, run this going down just like so, come over to this side, same thing, flip it around like that, and then just have it running all the way down. Then we're going to take the wedge 60, come up top here, have it facing out just like this, and just run it going all the way down just like so. Come over to this side, same thing, flip it around facing like that, and then just run this all the way to the back just like that. Alright, so once you have this placed in, we can actually start building the ramp. So just continuing with the wedge 60, we're going to rotate it, have it facing out like this, and just run it going all the way down like that. Now we're going to take the wedge 60 tip, run this across right here, and we're going to be alternating between the wedge 60 and the wedge 60 tip a lot. So come underneath here, take a wedge 60 tip, run this all the way along the back just like this. Come underneath with the wedge 60, have it rotated so it's facing out just like that. Run this going all the way down, have it facing out just like that. Come back to your wedge 60, have it facing out like this, run this all the way across like so. Wedge 60 tip, we're going to run that wedge 60 tip across just like this. Come back underneath with the wedge 60 tip facing outwards like this, run that across, switch back to the regular wedge 60 and just do the same thing. Alright, let's remove that. Come over to this side, remove that. These friggin' plants are in the way. Okay, so once you get down right here, so you can see how I did that here, you're gonna end up needing to put some support pillars like this with regular building blocks. We're definitely not gonna be using those, but just, you know, to hold us over. So yeah, your ramp's gonna go all the way down like that. Once you get to the bottom right here, you're gonna come into your wedge section, grab the wedge narrow high, come down to the bottom here, run this across just like this. Come to the wedge narrow middle, run that on the front, and then I'm sure you can already guess we're just going to be going down this line right here. So wedge narrow middle, chances are you're going to have a cactus right here just like I do. Last but not least, wedge narrow tip, and then run that along the very bottom. You can see how that blends in really nice like that. So yeah, then you're going to want to come into the center here. So find your center. I think it's going to be right there. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just guessed right here, but I think that looks about right. You're going to grab this shape right here, the cube half bottom pole, 1 meter top, or you could grab the bottom, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna set it in upside down like that, come down to the bottom here and place another one in just like so. And you can do whatever you want here. You can use this regular pillar going all the way up so it connects to the bottom just like that, and that's gonna give you, oh wow guys, sorry, I messed up. That's supposed to come down here like that on this side. Let's copy the shape, and then you should be able to remove all of these placement blocks that we had to use. Like, no joke, you should be able to remove all of them just like that. Let's come back over here. We're gonna remove this. We don't need that. So everything we just did on this ramp here, you're just gonna do on the other side. So you're just gonna come out 3 blocks. Make sure you have a space of 3 for your garage door to come down. Start building this out. And a couple of bonus things I want to show you. Come in here, remove these 2 blocks. Come over to this side, same thing. Remove those 2. Come into the wedge section, grab this ramp, half stairs, 0.5 meter, and we're gonna come in right here, place one like that, come over to this side, same thing, place one there, rotate it upwards just like this, come over, place another one like that, and then we're just gonna paint these green on the inside here just like so. Grab the concrete, paint the outside of it. You're probably gonna have to do the inside too like that. Come over to this side, same thing, paint the outside of it, and then if you come inside, you can see that I have the ramp inclined filler on the bottom and top with the railing in there, so that way I'm able to actually place the spotlights in the wall here because the railing's on the outside. I usually just paint this entire ramp with this drop ceiling color right here, come up to the top, paint it like that. And then yeah, there you go. I mean, that looks pretty cool. Like I said, you can make this pillar whatever you want. You can also do like one of these pillars here if you want to. So another thing I'll do, I'll come up here and paint these shapes here with the metal riveted like that. Grab this black color here, paint the insides black just like this. I don't know, I think that looks pretty cool. Place a motion sensor right there, so that way when you drive up, the motion sensor will detect you. Open the door, come over to this side, flip the motion sensor around, place it right there. And then you're just gonna have to place another door in here like I showed you how to do right there. And then what we also want to do on the inside here, we're gonna come up to the fighting position right here, bring this over just like this. We're gonna be placing a door here just like that. You can see that we're gonna be placing a steel door here. Come over to this side, same thing, we're gonna fill this in there just like that. That's gonna be the doorway, so you'll have your garage, steel door to bring you into your garden. That's gonna be your fighting position. Come up to the top here and we're gonna be creating a wall right here. Again, just leave a space here in the middle to place a door. I'm just going to give you a quick tour here. So if we come around, you can see the ramp here. This garage door is going to open up. You're going to come in here and you're going to have your doors leading out to the balconies just like that. Actually, let me just come in here. We're going to put a switch here for the garage door. When you turn that off, that's going to lock it. We're going to have this generator here under the stairs. Place the steel shutter just like that. Place the steel door here. That's going to bring you into your garden. You're going to have a ladder here in the corner where you can just come up to the second floor of the garden right here. This door here is going to bring you right into the crafting room here. You're going to come down, place your bed right there. I actually have an entire video, guys. If you want to watch that video, I'll put a link to it up in the corner where I do a whole tour of my base. So you can see that I have a steel door there, have another one on that side. And then when you come into the fighting position here, you're actually going to want to come to this corner, remove that block. You can just put the hatch right right there, and then you can come down in. So you're gonna have a ladder coming down, so you have access to the spotlights and also these dart traps. And then as for these turrets here on the roof, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna be placing a turret right here in the corner. Take the railing shape and just case it in, going all the way around. Then you're gonna take the door trim 1 meter. You're gonna close in the corners just like this. You're gonna take this little block right here, the door trim 1 meter off center corner. You're gonna place that on the top middle, and then you're just gonna place the pyramid shape right on top. And you're gonna do that on each one of these corners. Place some SMG turrets inside there facing towards the front. And then when you come down to the back of the base here, you can see that I built this ladder here going up the middle. So for this, you're just gonna use the regular catwalk V2 railing only single, and you're just gonna run it up the side just like that. Then you're gonna take the catwalk V2 only right cap, and you're gonna place that going along the back here just like that. Make sure you leave a space of 2 on the bottom. Then you're gonna come over to the catwalk V2 rail only left cap, and you're gonna place that on this side, and you're gonna place that going down. That's gonna tie this in. And then on the side here, just come back to the catwalk V2 railing only single. So I would just do both sides and then just cap it in like that. Just place this ladder in going all the way up, and then up top here, I just have this ladder rail on top closing it in. And then I didn't really do anything in here when you come through the door, but you can turn this into whatever you want. What I would do, I would probably come down here to the ends, place a couple of blocks in here just like that, come over to this side, place a couple of blocks in here. We're actually going to remove these from the middle just like this. Place a railing in here going across, so just take the regular railing, place that going across, come over to this side, same thing, have the railing facing out like that, bring that across, and then I'm just going to place a couple of turrets on here. So place one like that, come over to this side, same thing, we're going to come over, place another turret facing out like so, and then just hook those up in the fighting position, so that way when you dump zombies down here, if they try beating on this wall, you can just flick on these turrets here. And then I would also paint these just like that, come over to this side, paint this one. I think that looks pretty good. So yeah, when you come in here, that looks pretty industrial. Another thing, I like to paint my platform with the concrete gray. I just think it looks really clean like that, and it really bodes well with the other colors. And then one last thing, if you come over here, you can see that I brought my ramp out right there. You basically just want this to continue to come out 2 blocks around the entire base. And then you can see back here, I have it coming out 3 blocks in the back. So yeah, that's gonna be it for part 2, guys. If you have any issues, let me know down in the comments. If you can, become a member of the channel, help support everything that I do. I would really appreciate that. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.